All right, and we are live. What's up, everybody? My name is Z, and welcome to a brand new idea of somewhat, a little live stream. I thought that would be nice, and yeah, a little tier list. Not gonna lie, by little I mean quite a big tier list. But before we get into this, I am joined by the one and only Lazy Pixel. Lazy Pixel, how are you doing today?
I'm doing alright.
All right, man. So both of us, we grew up playing Mario. We know some Mario games. I know, you know some. I know some others. God, I'm already. God, I'm too excited for this. All right. So, out of all the games you see right now, do you feel like you know a good variety of them?
Yeah, I've seen most of them.
Is that so?
Although I can't say I've played that many too.
Ah, yeah, I feel you, bro. All right. So, do you just want to hop right in?
I guess so.
All right. The first up, I believe this is Mario Bros. Yep. The original before, after Donkey Kong. What do you think of that one?
I mean, at this time I guess it was good, but even now there's still not much to really do in it.
I mean, yeah, I like how they brought it to what's it called, Super Mario Brothers 3. To co-op. You could connect that second controller at the beginning of the level. You can hop in there and do a little one-on-one. What do you think?
Still,
Yeah,
it's an arcade game, so there's not much to it.
Yeah, that is true. I'm saying C tier. Somewhere around C tier. What do you think?
I'd say probably, maybe I'm being a little too hard on, but I'd say probably like mid C, probably low C, compared to all the other games.
Yeah, that is true. So we're gonna put it at C tier. Why not? All right, Mario Clash. Have you ever played that one?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, neither have I. So never played. All right, the original 1985 Super Mario Brothers. Honestly, as much as it did start the whole series, I honestly don't think it's S tier. B tier at best. You know what I mean? B tier at
It was
best.
the basics for all. What was to
Yeah,
come.
like it's good for speedrunning, but besides speedrunning, there's really not much after
And
that.
even then, the speedrunning community is more down to like the frames.
That is true. So B tier or C tier? What do you think? I say
I'll give it B.
I'll give it B tier. All right, Super Mario Brothers 2: The Lost Levels. Honestly,
No, I haven't really played it.
yeah, this one is for me. I give it C tier mostly because I didn't really enjoy it that much compared to that one down here right next to it. So you never played it?
Nope.
Alright, so I guess right now it's on me, so I'm gonna give it C tier. It's not really the best, I don't think it's quite the best. But hey, it's still pretty, it's a pretty good game. You can have some fun. Rage a lot since the game, the levels are decently hard. Pretty hard, my bad. Alright, Super Mario Brothers 2. What do you think of this?
Now that game, it was pretty fun. I never fully beat it. I've only got about like halfway through it. But I'd say it's still probably ranked the same as the original Super Mario Bros.
B tier. I honestly agree with you with that because I did play it with my dad a lot. We would take turns. What's it called? But like, there's really not much to say. The level design was insane. I will give it to that.
I do also like that you're able to choose between the four characters.
Yeah,
Mario, Luigi,
That
Peach, and
was
Toad.
that the first.
None of the newer games really do that.
Yeah, that is true. Was this the first one where they actually like let you choose? Right. This is what started it.
Yeah, they let you choose, and they even had unique things.
Yeah, each one, where Luigi jumped higher. Was Toad faster, right? Toad was the fast one. Peach could
Yeah, it's
glide.
like what they did in Super Mario 3D World.
That is
The
very
same
true.
thing.
So B tier, I say B tier. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
it's still a pretty fun game. All right, Super Mario Brothers 3.
Now that one, I'd say that it's A tier.
Yeah, A tier.
Pretty good game.
Really good game. The warp design was amazing. The what's it called?
One of the main games where you can sit down and actually play through the entire thing. It would
Yeah.
take you a while,
and
unlike the previous two.
and in case you don't want to sit through everything, you can do a little hop through worlds and get to the final boss with ease. I mean, is there anything else that you could ask for?
Like I said, it was pretty good.
Give me a quick second. Someone's knocking at my door. It's probably my little brother. I think he wants my Switch. Hold up. All right, sorry about that. But back to the Super Mario Brothers 3. Honestly, yeah, the fucking items, what's it called, the level ups, were really cool. They, and then not gonna lie, was this the first game that introduced inventory? You know how you can stack things up. This was the first one.
That and also the world map.
The world
Allowing
map
you-
too.
Yeah, you're able to visit previous levels unlike the previous two.
Yeah, that is true. You could, but you had to have the flute, right, in order to revisit the other levels. You had to
Yeah,
have
older worlds. I don't think you could go back to even with the flute, right?
Yeah, it was more of that, skip item. If you don't want to be here, they'll give you the option to hop over to 3 worlds from there. What was it, like 3 worlds in one section each, and then the final world was on its own little island.
I believe so.
Oh, and the Tanuki suit. I mean, the Tanuki suit and the Tanuki leaf were introduced, which honestly, to me, they're not really that. What's it called?
The difference between the Tanuki power-ups weren't too much. It wasn't like with the Tanuki suit, the only difference was that you're able to turn into a statue.
Yeah, but it wouldn't last long. And with the Tanuki leaf, you're just, you can just fly. Which
I don't think I've ever actually gotten the Tanuki suit power
really?
up in the game.
I believe you could actually, if you wanted to get the Tanuki suit, you had to go through the ice world, and you have to be one of the brothers, Hammer Bros. My bad, and that's how you get it.
Okay.
So we come down to a final agreement. So far we're actually having we're having good discussions on and we're actually agreeing that these games A tier.
Yeah, I'd give it A tier.
Super Mario Land. I've never played this one. I have played 2. Have you played Mario Land on the Game Boy?
I haven't played any of the Mario Lands,
Oh, then.
or the Game Boy ones, at least.
Oh Lord, Super Mario World.
Super Mario World basically took what Super Mario Bros. 3 did,
Yep,
but did it a lot better.
that is true. Although the inventory, you couldn't have a much. You only had that little icon on top, which was your only inventory. You can't really stack items up. The level design was honestly like, chef kiss, bro. Like, it was insane. and how so many secrets are in this game, bro. Like last time we hanged out, you showed me what was that place called? Challenge, the challenge zone.
Oh yeah, like how you're able to get to the Star World or Star Road, whatever you want to call it, and then after that you can get to like the World Special.
Yeah, World Special. That's what it's called. I didn't even know that existed, dude. Like at all, until you showed me. So. Honestly, I love Mario World. I played it with my dad growing up. He always beat me when it came to the flying. You know what's the little thing? What's the feather called? Do you know?
The cape.
Oh well, yeah, it is a cape. But I thought they had a
That's what I
certain.
refer to. Like the feather cape. Or
Honestly,
like that.
S tier.
I'd say high A, if not S tier.
I'm gonna give it S tier. I want to give it S tier. I just love this game. I can always replay this game without getting mad.
So yeah, I guess you can give it the S tier.
Super Mario Land 2. Whew. Man, I never, like I said, never play the first one. I have played 2, and I will say Super Mario Land 2 is honestly a childhood, like, you know, just, I was gonna say a childhood dream. Wait, it wasn't no dream, but I love this game. It may not have much towards, you know, going into, you know, that into bosses or zone design. I mean, the final boss is Wario and in the castle, but what's it called in this game? The bunny ears are introduced, which you really don't see them after this. So I'm kind of, you know,
I don't think they've returned.
Yeah, they haven't returned at all since Super Mario Land 2. Since Ethan, you've never played it, it comes down to my. As much as I love this game, like, you know, I'm not gonna be biased. C tier.
Okay.
It's not really deserving B tier that much. All right, Super Mario All Star, the basically remake, right? It's just a collection, but they remade
which is the previous 3 games, I believe, but just like more up to date.
Yeah, and we're up to like the 1995 graphics, right?
Yeah, I think so. But then again, nothing too much has really changed for it. It's just the previous 3 games together.
Since it's all the previous games together, if we use the ranking, I say what, like B tier? I would give it B tier. No. I know.
Guess B.
Yeah, B tier most. Cause, you know, hey man, I get it. You know, they remastered all the games, but it's still like, you know, it's not really that special. Then again, they brought it back on the Wii as well, right?
Yeah, I believe it was also on the Wii. It was on quite a few things.
Yeah, now they and then it's on the Nintendo Switch too.
Yeah, they got it on Switch too now.
On Switch Online. Yep. All right, Mario Party DS. I have played this one.
Hey, ain't we skipping some Mario parties though?
They're all in here. They're just mismatched. I didn't really want to organize everything.
Alright, I see him on the bottom.
Yeah,
on that. No, I've never played Mario Party DS.
Yeah, I have. Now, it wasn't really that fun since when I played it, the DS was basically out of date. The 3DS was out, and you know, I didn't really have any. None of my friends or cousins had a Mario Party DS, so just playing it by myself. C tier, not gonna lie. It wasn't really that, you know, it really compared to like Mario Party on the Wii and Mario Party, you know, these down here, it wasn't really that exciting, honestly. Okay, what is this? Is this Mario Party 8?
Mario Party 8, that's the Wii one, right?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. Making everyone be together the entire game was the worst thing Mario Party could have done.
Really?
Yes, it was absolutely awful. Everything that made Mario Party good was basically removed in like the Wii ones. The ones where you had to collect like the mini stars and all that stuff, where everyone moved together and got to the end at the same time. Absolutely awful.
You know what? I think I only played this game twice, so I really don't have that much say in it. Other than the times I do recall playing it, it was pretty fun. I played it with my cousin, FaZe Mango, you know. But other than that,
but I just prefer the older ones.
So what would you give it since you really played it?
I'd give it D.
D tier? Wow, there's our first
D tier. I don't. The game. I might be biased, but that game sucked.
For real?
I just did not like it.
That's crazy, man. All right, well, what's it called? All right, sorry, I'm just fucking checking my phone real quick. What is this, Mario? What is that? Is that Mario Party?
I can't read it from here.
Hold on, we have to search. Hold on. Let's see what Mario Party. Yes, I'm on incognito since I don't actually use my things. Mario Party 3D. Yep,
Yes.
yep, it's Mario
Mario
Party.
Party Island 4. I've never played it.
Neither have I. Oh damn! I just showed the other ones. Never played it either. Okay, Mario Party Wii U. Never played it. I've never played it.
Now you see, the thing is that they basically did the same thing that Mario Party Wii or like the Mario Party 8 did,
Really?
except that you can also play as like Bowser and all that stuff. It still wasn't that good.
So, what about level designs? Let's include some of that thing. Let's talk about.
Like, look, the levels look nice, but like I said, it's everywhere everyone moves together. The only difference between that one and the Wii one is that while everyone, like all the other regular players are together, one person is Bowser who's behind them, and all that stuff. You catch up, the players get punished, and all that stuff. It's basically the same, just slightly different.
Ah, okay. So, what would you give it?
Also D.
Also D. Okay. Is that another Mario Party? Star Rush?
It's another 3DS title. Let me search it up.
I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, because I wish we can.
Mario Party. Yeah, that's Mario Party Star Rush. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, neither have I. What is that? That's not a 3DS title.
Top 100.
Oh, the top 100? Never heard of it.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of it.
How was
like
it? What was it about? Was it just another collection?
It wasn't. It's not really Mario Party. It's more as just the Mario Party mini games.
Oh.
Like I said, top 100. It's the top 100 mini games.
So what would you give
What
it?
people liked. Honestly, like I said, it's not really Mario Party. So I'd probably just put it in C tier.
G tier? Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch. I've never played this one, but I heard it's bad.
I've played. It's okay. I'll say this. It's a step up from what they were doing on the Wii and Wii U, but it was still lacking in terms of what they did in like the older titles of it.
Ah, okay.
So I'd also kind of throw it in C. It's not as bad as the Wii versions, but it's also not great either.
That Mario Golf game.
I don't think I've played that Mario Golf game.
What about this one? Mario Golf.
Okay, I actually played the 64 version of Mario Golf.
But not the
If
Game
not,
Boy
it's
Color?
been ages on it.
Oh. So, what do you think of this? What's your honest opinion on Mario Golf? I've never played it.
For Mario Golf 64, I will say like I did enjoy it. I remember most of the time, if I remember the game correctly, most of the time I spent was playing like the mini golf on like the alphabet areas and all that stuff. Looking back, it was pretty enjoyable, but then again, I'd say there wasn't too much for it. I'm probably a little bit biased here, but I'd say it's low B.
Low B?
Low B is
alright.
what I'd say.
Alright, low B. Alright, Mario Golf Game Boy Color. Never played it.
I haven't played it either.
Yoshi's Island. Is that for the SNES? Yep, SNES.
Yes, I believe so.
I've never played it.
I've played through some of it, and I've watched other people play through it. It was a pretty fun game and all that stuff. A little different, even though I don't know why they're calling it Super Mario World 2. I'm pretty sure they were just using it.
My
to
bad
probably
for interrupting. I just realized that my microphone was facing down. Oh, I'm so stupid. Whatever. All right, continue.
But like I said, the art style and all that stuff, levels was pretty good. Being able to play as Yoshi was new and all that stuff, which led into its own spin-off for the Mario franchise and all that stuff.
Yep.
But then again, I'd say it's probably high B, I'd say.
High B?
It is a pretty good game.
Alright.
I just haven't really played through it.
Mario Golf GameCube.
Never played it. Most of the GameCube games I haven't played.
Mario Golf Game Boy Advance.
I haven't played that one either.
Another Mario Golf 3DS.
Which one's that? What is it called?
World Tour. That's, I believe,
World Tour. I want to say I've played it, but I just don't remember.
So, never played?
Never played.
Mario Tennis Virtual Boy. I never
played it.
Mario Tennis 64, another 64 one. I don't know which one this
I
is.
didn't have that one, so I haven't played it.
Mario Tennis Game Boy Color.
Mario Tennis, all the way up to the 3DS, I have not played.
Okay, so Mario Tennis GameCube. Alright. Bro, Mario Tennis 3DS. Here's a 3DS title.
3DS, I had that one, and I played a lot of it. I remember most of the time was like, if I remember correctly, there was certain challenges you had to do to like outfits and all that stuff.
Yeah?
I remember my favorite map was the Super Mario Galaxy, the Comet Observatory and all that stuff.
For real? So,
But even after all that, I'd just say it's mid B.
Mid B. Okay.
Mid B. It
So
wasn't that good. It wasn't that bad.
I was gonna add like
it's been a long time since I played it.
I was gonna add high A and then low B just for like the middle ones to be, you know, the middle. But I was like, man, that's gonna be too much. So we're just
I
putting
just
them.
consider it where like the titles closer to the left are the higher ones. The ones closer to the right are lower. That's how I'd usually see these tier lists as.
Yeah, man, I feel you. All right, Mario Party for the Wii. I mean, Mario Tennis for the Wii U. I've seen that one. I don't know what it's called.
I
though.
haven't seen it.
I've never played it. Never played for you either.
Never played it.
Ah, here we go. New Super Mario Brothers
Super
DS.
Mario Bros.
All right.
The main game is really good and all that stuff.
Honestly,
But
yeah.
memories come back from one thing.
The Mario
The
versus Luigi.
versus mode.
Oh.
Mario versus Luigi.
Yeah, dude. So before we start, you know, jumping onto Mario versus Luigi game mode, how about we first start off with the, you know, the actual, you know, story, you know, the actual game.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I liked it. You know, it introduced. Was it the one that was this the game that introduced the mini mushroom and the blue shell, right?
Mini Mushroom. Yeah, Blue Shell was the first in this one. Mini Mushroom, I want to say the same thing too. And you've also got the iconic Mega Mushroom.
Yeah, and the mega mushroom. What's it called? I say this game is.
I'd give it a high A tier.
Yeah, I'd give it A
I
tier.
remember it was really fun.
It was really fun, along with the mini games that it came, like, you know, like the gambling with Luigi.
Oh yeah, like the things you'd see like later on in the Mario Party in the Mario 64 DS.
And
It's like we got a variety, like we got some of the mini games from that game into this one.
yeah, and overall, you know, the worlds. How remember if you want to get to one world, you have to go through a secret pipe, or you have to beat a boss.
Oh yeah, they had the secret worlds and all that stuff.
And I never really got to some secret worlds because there was one where you have to beat the boss as Mini Mario.
I hated that. It was to get the Sky World, you had to be like what? I forget which one it was.
Was it the?
I think it was like the one
the fish. Wasn't it the fish?
I think it was the fish. You had to beat it as Mini Mario. I don't know. That was like the one thing I didn't like is that to get to some of the worlds, you had to beat the boss as Mini Mario. You had to go through like almost the entire level as Mini Mario because I never had the
Yeah.
Mini Mushroom with me.
So, A tier.
Yeah, I'd give it A tier.
I give it A tier. Mario Tennis Ace.
Never played it.
Never played either. Whatever the hell this is. Do you recognize that?
Is that like the Mario Dance Dance Revolution thingy?
I think it is. GameCube?
I remember seeing like some gameplay of it, but I don't want to rank it.
Alright, nah, never
I've
played
just
it.
never played.
Whatever the hell. Bro, why are these images so badly? I'm gonna have to. Can I zoom in?
Oh, that's Mario Sluggers, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's like the baseball Mario game. I've never played them.
Alright. Yeah, Mario Sluggers. For the Wii? Never played that one either?
Nope.
Alright.
No. Also,
That's-
like the soccer game.
Oh, Super Mario
I've played.
Strikers. What about
Yeah,
Super Mario?
Strikers. I haven't played any of the Striker games. Although I kind of do want to play the new one that they did for the Switch.
Yeah, Super Mario Strikers for the Wii. Never played it. Actually, wait,
Nope.
no, I did. But my
You
joy,
have?
my nunchuck broke, so I really couldn't play it.
Dang.
you needed a nunchuck to play that game, and yeah, my nunchuck just decided to break and said, "Nah, we're not gonna work." So technically, I've opened it up to the menu screen. But that's about it. All right, Mario. Is that Hoops?
Oh yeah, like the Mario Ballin.
Yeah, 3-on-3. Never played it. You?
Nope.
Aw,
I've never played any of the Mario and Sonic Olympic games.
You know what? You haven't?
No.
Okay, so then it's my time to shine then. Alright. For everyone watching, if y'all played these games, don't hate me. You know, this is my opinion. Sometimes, you know, opinions may be wrong. Mario Party and, not Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games. This one, this one took place in England. I give that B tier. The fuck? Do I also have to explain my reasons?
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could explain your reasons.
My bad. So, okay, before we, listen, let me just. Alright, so the reason why I'm giving the Mario, this one, B tier is because I honestly wasn't really that much of a fan of the first one. It was alright, there's some cool game modes. But the one that just settles in my memory the most and what I enjoyed playing with my cousins a lot was this one right here. Because I also owned it. My cousins owned this one, and we would have played it at their house. But since me not being good at it, since I didn't really own it, I really, I don't know, man. Like, it's still a fun game. Don't get me wrong, but for me, it would be a B tier. Now this one right here, the reason I'm giving this A tier is just not only just because of nostalgia, and because I think it's also like a really good game, was because the game modes. I really like the Winter Olympics better than the Summer Olympics. Cause the games are honestly so much fun. Like, I think they're a bit more funner. Wait, is funner even a word? They're just more enjoyable. What's it called? My favorite one was the one where you had to pull this giant thing and they would all jump into it. And from what's it called? The levels were dope. The character customization was also really good in this game. And I dare say this one even had more to offer since it came after the Summer Olympics. Now, I never played this one, so I'm gonna put this in never played. I'm just gonna put you haven't played any of the Olympics, right?
No.
So here we go. I've never played those either. Okay, Ethan. New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I say S tier.
I say yes. It also another S tier.
This right here is an S tier game.
All the time, going over to like your friend's house with the Wii and playing that game. Oh man.
Especially 4 players. Oh my god.
4 players is just chaotic.
But at the same time, it could either be that bonding moment with your friends and family, or that I'm not your friend, I hope you fucking die moment. Getting thrown off.
It reminds me of like the last area on like the skeleton roller coasters, just picking up one person, and the fact that the roller coaster's going up in an angle where like if you throw them, they're not touching the roller coaster ever
bro.
Again.
So not only that, this game also had the little mini games. The coin rush.
I forgot about those. Because we really did like the versus one.
Yeah, and then the versus. Honestly, out of all the new Super Mario Brothers Wii or New Super Mario Brothers game, I think Wii is the best one. It's always the level design. We're going back to just to talk about the level design. It was amazing. I mean, what's it called? I also loved how in each world there was a cannon. Like what New Super Mario Brothers DS did, where you can just go to the other worlds. Wait, that's what the cannon's for, right? And DS as well. Yeah.
Yeah, DS had cannons. I only had it wasn't in every single world. It was only like in every other world, I think.
Oh, okay. But yeah, on the Wii, it had cannons on every world. Not to mention, Star Road. I feel like the Star Road was also very.
Oh yeah, I never beat Star Road because like everything was locked behind the star coins.
Yeah, and childhood memories. When I got my first Wii, I got the Black Wii edition that came with this and the Mario Galaxy soundtrack. So
for me, I didn't own the Wii, but I had the game, and one of my friends, he had a Wii, so I'd always bring the game all the way up to him, up the street, and we'd just play it, all the time.
And yeah, bro, I mean, top S tier game. All right, Mario Sports Mix. I've never heard of
it. It's probably a mix of like all the Mario sport games.
Mario Sports 3DS?
Nope, I haven't heard of it either.
Super Mario Run on mobile. That's a phone
that
game.
one. I've played it. The one thing I don't like about it is that basically, if you have no money, you can't do much in the game.
Oh, for real?
It's you only get like the first world, and as world is like the first 4 levels of the game for free. After that, you have to pay to go on, and then that means all the other characters are locked behind that paywall and all that stuff. The only thing that was free was that one run where you have to you keep on going through multiple areas to unlock Daisy. I never really did that. I remember my cousin tried doing that, but then also lost data. But for like a mobile game, it's more like something you just play for a few minutes to distract you, but after that, there's just not much to it. The music is kind of nice in it, though, for the one, like, so we're going for Daisy and all that stuff. But other than that, that's all I have to say.
I did play this game. What's it called? And I only honestly played it for like 2 days. It wasn't really that interesting.
Honestly, I'd probably give it like C.
A C tier?
C,
I give it
maybe.
D. I give it D, not gonna lie.
I'd give it like a high D then.
Then let's just say low C then. That's where we can come on. Since my dumb ass decided not to make high D, low D, shit like that. All right, Dr. Mario, World.
Dr. Mario. Well, what's the difference between Dr. Mario World?
I don't know, but it says Dr. Mario World. And I never heard of World. I've heard of Dr. Mario.
For what system is it?
Let's see. Oh, it's a mobile game.
Mobile. I've never heard of it. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Wrong tier list again. Never played. Mario Kart Tour. Oh my god, this is what carried
I
my.
did not like it.
This is what
man.
carried my freshman year in high school. It was everyone, bro. We would all be playing this. Freshman when I was a freshie in high school. 2019, bro. That's crazy. Honestly, I slow
I
C. I
just-
would get.
did not like the game. It just felt weird to control.
I mean, I liked it. I'm gonna just give it, let's say low C.
I'll let you rank it.
I'm gonna give it low C, because after a while, it was pretty boring. It wasn't that much fun. All right, New Super Mario Bros. 2 Gold, the gold coin.
I've played through that game and I've almost 100%ed it. My honest opinion, it felt like it tried to do what New Super Mario Bros. Did, but then again, it just felt lacking.
What's it
The
called?
thing is, that it was also like it was more about the coins. Like one of the things, like you had to collect over I forgot. It might have been 1,000,000 coins, might have been 1,000,000,000 coins. A stupid amount of coins, all that stuff. Like everything, it was just always focused on coins. I remember one thing I didn't like about the game was the fact that if you want, you could play the game with another person. But the thing is that they also had to own another copy of the game. You couldn't just do the wireless, like the wireless connection, all that stuff. But even then, it's not as good. For me, it wasn't as good as New Super Mario Bros. But it was still fun. So I'd honestly say more like around B, mid B, probably.
Alright, my turn. Can I talk real quick?
Yeah.
Alright, so I have played this game for a bit. It wasn't that much. From what I remember, I really did enjoy the what's it called, the how they brought back the Tanuki in this game.
Mhm.
But besides the nostalgia of seeing the Tanuki once more, I don't know, man. The levels weren't that wow, like popping to me. So I give this a C.
Honestly, it really just felt like a coin collectathon at some points.
So C for you too. What are you thinking?
No, I'd still say it's like B. Probably now it's like you're saying I'd probably just give it low B.
All right, low B. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's up there. I see it. Okay. New Super Mario Brothers U. Oh my god.
Like the same thing as New Super Mario Bros. 2. It just felt lacking compared to the Wii version.
Yeah, like it didn't do well as its predecessor.
It wanted to do the same thing. It just kind of fell short.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's like, not to mention, they added a new item. What's it called? The what's the acorn? The acorn.
Yeah,
But
the
besi-
acorn part of it wasn't it.
But at the same time, like it wasn't better than the propeller.
And it felt like it was trying to do the same thing that the Tanuki Leaf kind of did too. But
yeah, like you're saying, it just felt for me, it just felt boring after a while. Like I can't really replay the game a lot. Not to mention, I'll give it credit for its world connection. You just have to, there's pipes available for you to launch from this world to that world, but as well as you want to take a journey, through.
And then again, there was that one part where, like, at the second level, you can already skip like what, half the game.
That is true. I'll give it to them for its shortcuts, and as well its world. As its world build. Its world build was good. How there's how all the worlds were connected to one road, or by shortcuts. But honestly, I'll give it a C tier. What about you?
Yeah, I guess that too.
New Super Luigi U. Played it once.
Okay, it's the same. It's almost near identical to the Super Mario Bros. U, except that you're on a time crunch and you play as Luigi as the main character. Mario is missing.
And honestly, the one thing I hate is how they somehow decided, hey, let's sell this shit separately, until like I think it was 6 months later they decided, nah, never mind. Let's put these two in a bundle.
Honestly, something like that, it should have just been a part of the main game to begin with, not an entire new game.
So I give this like C as well.
I'd probably rank it a little bit lower than the Super Mario Bros. U. Because like I said, it's mainly, as much as I like Luigi and be able to play him and all that stuff, it's just it's basically a copy of it.
Yeah. Mario Maker for the Wii U. Oh my God, Mario Maker for the Wii. You haven't played it.
I had the 3DS version of it.
You
have played it.
You had the 3DS version. I gotta
It's even the same, man.
Except, hold up. You didn't have online play.
I still was able to do the online stuff, okay?
Really? Last time I checked.
Yeah, like the 100 Mario Challenge and all that stuff. I was able to do some of that.
Could you play other people's levels?
Yes, I could play other people's levels.
Fuck. Wait. Then what would? Wait. I heard that something. Wait. I heard that you guys were missing something on the 3DS though. Like you guys were lacking something.
If so, I don't remember, but I do remember getting all upset at like the super expert challenges and all that stuff.
Man, I just laughed at you for no reason. That's crazy.
Man.
Okay, so honestly, Super Mario Maker,
I'd give it like a high B.
I'd give it A tier.
A tier?
It changed the Mario. It changed the Mario franchise. And
it was like before that, I remember playing like the Flash Mario games where like the Flash Super Mario World games where you're able to make your own levels.
Yeah, but that was fan made. Next, you know, this dropped, and if I recall correctly, this is what got the Wii U sales up because of how shit the Wii U was.
I'd say like that thing probably carried it.
This carried.
Like I said, it was missing stuff. It was fun, but you were limited.
Fine, B tier.
I'd say like give it high B tier.
Yeah,
it was really fun.
Yeah. All right.
But the thing is that Mario Maker 2, it took what Mario Maker 1 did and made it so much better.
Mario Maker 2?
Everything that Mario Maker 1 was missing, Mario Maker 2 did perfectly.
That is true, and that's why. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'd give it a high A.
Yep. All right. Oh, the go has entered the chat. The go has entered the chat.
Oh, here we go.
Mario 64. Is there?
As much as I want to say, I haven't actually played it.
You haven't played it, so it's my job.
I played it.
It is. It's all on me. People are gonna hate me for this. A tier. Now I know, this game in the '90s changed Mario. First 3D Mario game, right? This right here.
Mm-hmm.
But what's it called? Playing through it, it was a fun game. It's cool to see the speedruns. Don't get me wrong.
I'll give you this. At its time, it probably was game changing.
Yes, but now, like out of all, going back. This game was A tier at best just because I like, it's the 90s, but let's also, I get it, wonky controls, shit like that. And that's the reason why I don't enjoy this game too much on its original, console on the 64, but I do enjoy it on the Switch since they changed the controls. They made it more responsive. Man, screw it. You know what? I'm just fucking being a hater. It's an S tier game. You know what? It's an S tier game. I was trying to see if I can bring it down a bit, just because I die so much later on in the levels, and I feel like because I'm over here like this game. This is meant for 10-year-olds, and I'm over here dying so much on these dumb levels. That's why I was bringing it down, but it's an S tier game. Mario Sunshine. I played it.
I haven't played it.
I didn't play it a lot, and from the amount of I've played it, I'm gonna give it like B tier. It's a good game. It also took Mario 64 aspect, open, open world. Well, not like open world, but like you could travel to different levels via either pipe or cleaning up the paints and all that shit. But I didn't get that far to really truly rank it. And from the parts that I've got, I did enjoy them, and that's the reason why I'm giving it B tier, because I need to experience more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, look, it's yours. Your turn. Your turn to shine.
Well, I did not have Mario 64. I did have Mario 64 DS. And from what I've seen from like comparing to the two games, I'd say DS tried to like improve it a little bit. I did like being able to play as more characters than Mario. At the beginning of the game, only being able to play as Yoshi was kind of a little frustrating. But until you unlock Mario and all that stuff, do you really get to play through the game? And then, like the moment I unlocked Luigi, that was the only person I really played as for the rest of the game, unless I needed to play as Wario and all that stuff. And as like I said, the levels were basically the same thing. It had far more secrets and all that stuff. I remember spending a lot of time trying to catch the bunnies and all that stuff too. I also remember how bad I was tossing Bowser at the bombs in the Bowser levels.
So
And one other thing I do remember is like falling for the thing, thinking like you could play as Waluigi and trying to unlock him and all that stuff. You know, like the playground rumors you'd hear.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So, what'd you give it?
I'd give it A. Honestly, like it.
Hold
I
up,
wanna
beep,
rank it, I want
beep,
to rank
beep.
it the same
okay.
as I want to rank it the same as Super Mario 64, but I know most people would probably like prefer the 64 version probably a little bit more.
Do you
And like I said, you've seen like the speed runs and all that stuff. The speed runs go crazy.
yeah. Do you see what I'm seeing? Did you see what? Do you know? Do you see what just popped up?
I see it.
You see what just popped up, right? Is
see
there
it.
further explanation? Is there further explanation? Tell me.
Super Mario Galaxy is one of the, if not the best Mario game I've ever played.
Like, there's no like nothing. It's literally no. There's no bad level. And in case you just say, "Oh, these levels
I'll
are,"
tell you, nothing has ever replicated the feeling I had when I was a little kid playing through Mario Galaxy. It
Same-
just felt
same here, bro.
so fun.
Believe it or not, after like playing New Super Mario Brothers Wii for like a long, started to get boring just because I was playing it constantly and I don't even have it. My dad went out to Walmart. He came back. He's like, "Hey, I got you something." Since I was doing grades and I had good grades in like elementary. I was like what, like third grade. He was like, "Here, have this." Bought me Mario Galaxy. Popped that bad boy in, and oh my god, the graphics for its time. This game came before.
I still don't know how they managed to make those gravity mechanics and all that stuff.
Like this
I
game
can tell you,
came
this
before.
game was ahead of its time.
Yeah, this game came before Wii, and I didn't even know existed for some reason. Like until I would see it in stores, often, and I was like, "Hey, one day I wish to get that." And it's crazy. This game is from 2000 and hold on.
But if I could right now, I'd play through it again.
Mario Galaxy.
One of the best games I've ever played.
Release.
2007.
It is 2007. Oh yeah.
2007 video
Yeah,
game.
2007.
It's almost like, instead of like a video game, it almost feels like an art, kind of like how Journey was.
Yeah, not to mention like, what's it called? Besides the, back to the graphics, bro, it like each world or galaxy had so much uniqueness to it. Not to mention
Almost a
they
lot of
had.
them were different.
Not to mention they did want to get back to the old tradition, like bring back the old gamers and like, hey, do you remember these levels or like this level design from this old game? Yeah, well, it's a galaxy and you can replay it. Like there's a Mario puzzle one where you have to press all the green switches, and in the background it's the Super Mario Bros. Layout.
Oh, dude, I remember it was Toy Time Galaxy.
Yeah.
It's like Mario meets Mario. Dude, I remember those levels. Even though they were so dang frustrating, they were still pretty fun.
Yeah.
Especially like the Luigi's Purple Coins. I remember being so frustrated on that level.
Oh yeah, and then you're forcing me to get all the coins, huh? And all the stars. Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like were some of the purple coin levels. They just felt a little too
Alright.
tedious.
Uh,
But that was like the only negative I can think of that game.
Two
Other than
words.
that, it's a completely masterpiece.
two words. 2 words, Ethan. Green stars.
Green star. I mean, they weren't. There was only the 3 green stars.
Yeah,
Those you needed
exactly.
To get to the extra levels.
Yeah.
Then again, you found most of them really easily.
Yeah, and not to mention those extra levels, they were really hard. Hey, but they're still rewarding,
They were fun. They were really fun.
All right, on to its
Well, it was supposed to be its successor.
successor. But honestly,
It's as much as fun as the game was, it fell short to reaching the same reputation as Super Mario Galaxy
that
had.
is true. But hey, let's give it to, but let's give it credit for Champions Road. If that
Yes. Champions Road and the perfect run. I do like having an extra world at the end of the game.
Champions Road was crazy. It was so amazing seeing someone actually play it. What's it called? Mario Galaxy 2. I did think it was a cool game. I love how there were some old items, and they did introduce a new item, the Cloud Mushroom. I thought that was pretty dope, honestly.
Really, that was where the Cloud Mushroom was first introduced?
Yeah, Mario Galaxy 2. Because in Mario Galaxy 1, it was the bee, you know, how you could fly, and the spring.
Yeah, the super part. I hated the spring. Spring was just so hard to control.
But besides that,
Maybe like little me couldn't get my head around it. But
Alright.
one thing I will say, like you said it for the previous game, green stars.
I never got the green stars. I don't recall getting green stars.
The green stars kind of sucked. It was basically like with the regular stars, how to get to a certain thing. The green stars were walk around the level and hope to God you either see a glimpse of it or you happen to hear it. Other than that, you're not gonna find it because they're in the most obscure areas sometimes.
Yeah, bro. Okay. A tier?
Yeah, I'd still give it A tier.
Yep. Alright, excuse me. Look, Ethan, the game that you played, that you know
One
about.
of the first Mario games. I think it was the first Mario game I ever played on my 3DS. Super Mario 3D Land. I almost 100%ed it. I'll say it was basically like the main ground of what was to come for more of the modern games that we see now. It was pretty fun. Played through the entire thing just to beat the game and find out that, like, dang, I'm only halfway through. We got all the secret worlds too and all that stuff. And I remember some of those secret levels kicked my ass to the point where I had to make a new save file just to die. Like, there were some levels that you'd have to unlock with the star coins. I'd skip over those and then come back to them later, die multiple times enough to get to the P-Wing, and then like item smuggle that P-Wing into one of the the special world levels just to beat that easily.
Okay, okay. So, for me, man, I've played 3D Land, my bad, but not as much as, you know, where I fully, you know, went to the it's also called Champions Road, right?
I never unlocked to unlock Champions Road. You had to beat every level, get every star coin, and get to the top of the of every flagpole as Mario and Luigi. And the fact that you don't even get Luigi until you've beaten the entire game.
What's it called? So honestly, I don't know too much about this game, but throughout the time I've played it a bit, I did enjoy it a lot. I would give this B tier. Since
I'd give it A tier. This was one of the games that I loved
honestly,
playing.
I was hyped for it when I saw it, but since I really didn't play it a lot, and I'm just gonna go along with you and give it A tier. It is a good game. Oh god, 3D World.
It's 3D World. It took what 3D Land was trying to do and succeeded really well.
Yep, that is true. I remember playing this with my brother Adrian, and how oh my god, bro, like getting to those final worlds and you having to be in perfect sync was crazy.
I 100%ed this game with my cousins. And I'll say this, the only thing I didn't like is the fact everyone shared lives.
That is true. So what do we give this? A tier?
I'd say like I really want to give it like S tier privilege.
That is true, but before that, hold on, let's just say what's it called? Because I'm pretty sure it's called We May Love It, but I want to see this. Oh, I forgot the
3D.
Because I'm pretty sure some people hated this. Oh no, an 89.
Some people are always gonna hate a game for some reason.
That is true. But honestly, you know, this is honestly, as well as, you know, this tier list is also our opinion. We'll go along with it. 3D World was amazing, not gonna lie. That's the only game that I fully managed to play with my brother, since we would always be fighting over stuff. But this game, we had to be in sync and we had to relax and work together as a team.
Yeah,
For real.
Champions Road in 3D World with my cousins was one of the most challenging things I've ever done. We always died at like the very end of it. It took so many tries until we finally beaten it.
All right. What do we have next? Mario Odyssey.
Honestly, I've never played the game.
I have played all of it.
I've seen
And-
a lot of gameplay of it, but other than that, I
What's
can't
it
really
called?
give my opinion about it.
It's the graphics on it are really insane. I did like the final boss fight, and I like the customization, how you can choose what to wear. You know, if you can make Mario in a wedding suit. Mario can wear just shorts, shit like
Honestly, it kind of felt like a Mario Galaxy level that was like just completely open world.
that. And that's why I will give this an A tier. It's an A tier game. Any other Dr. Mario games for you?
Dr. Mario, I've played like quite a bit of the first Dr. Mario. It's more like a game that you play just to kill some time and all that stuff. But then again, there ain't too much to it. It's like another game we'd seen in an arcade.
So it's just. What would you
But I'd
say?
still give it like a B tier.
B tier? I haven't played it. What about this one? The SNES one.
Other than that, I don't think they're probably different, but honestly, it's the Dr. Mario games kind of feel like how Tetris is. Like they released a new Tetris, but it's still the same gimmick and all that stuff.
What is that right there? Is that Japanese? I can't really see.
I cannot read that.
It's a GameCube.
But honestly, all the other Dr. Mario games I haven't played.
I can't really read that. This is all. Never played Dr. Mario Game Boy Advance.
The Dr. Mario, Dr. Luigi, Dr. Mario, Mercure, all that stuff, haven't played it.
Oh my god, bro. We're gonna have to put these all in order. There we go. Okay, any of these?
Which one? You still got the two there, the one with like the Wario on it.
What
What's
is
the one before the Wario one though?
there? I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's Japan.
Just put it into never played.
What about this Wario
I
one?
can't see if the Wario one. I don't even know what it is.
Never played them?
Nope.
This one?
P-Cross.
I've never heard of this.
I I unironically used to play a lot of P-Cross.
So? What's your
It's
ranking?
just it's a puzzle game. But honestly, like the first one you see that, like you see that the Game Boy P-Cross.
Yeah.
Haven't played that.
This one?
Yeah, I haven't played that one.
Wait, is this a Game Boy or is this a Game Boy?
The Game Boy one, the one
Ah.
that's like all for the top left.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Yeah, I haven't played that one. Although the one that we see now,
This one?
yeah, the one that's now at the top left corner, that's the one I played. And honestly, I wouldn't even consider it like a Mario game because it was like I said, P-Cross is like a puzzle game. You'd use like put blocks, all that stuff, try to make a picture. All from what I've seen, all the pictures had nothing to do with Mario.
So never played or D? No, wait, no D. huh?
Low C.
Low C.
Okay, I say you could probably put it to D tier because, like I said, it's not even like a Mario game. It was basically using Mario's branding to sell.
Alright, true. This one? Never played for me.
Nope, I haven't played that one.
Mario
Okay,
versus
Mario versus Donkey Kong. I've seen gameplay of it. I haven't really played
This one's
it.
the Game Boy Advance one.
Yeah, like that's the one where you come. That's I think if I remember correctly, that is the one where you play as Mario.
So
And in some of the levels, you'd have to use the minis and all that stuff.
so
Honestly, I'd still put it as never played.
this is 3DS Mario vs Donkey Kong. The robot, the toy one.
I still like to read the name.
I
If
don't
I
know.
remember, I'm trying to remember. If I remember correctly, I think it was still similar to the first Mario vs Donkey Kong for the Game Boy one.
So have you played any of these? My bad.
Yes, I have played some of the Mario vs Donkey Kong mainland games.
So what'd you give it to this one? This one's the 3DS one.
That's a 3DS one.
Yeah, I can see the 3DS right here.
I'd probably put it in never. Oh, that one right there. Just dude, only do the one that's at the top left because I can't see your mouse.
My bad. Okay, this one right here. I'm holding it.
That one, never played it.
This one.
Yeah, never played it.
This one.
That one. What's the name of it?
Minnie's mouse. Hold on.
Okay, that one right there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's this one right here. Milliland. Mayhem. My bad.
Minis on the Move is one that you're pointing towards. Okay, I actually bought that in the Nintendo eShop, and as much as I hate to say it, that game, it sucked. It really sucked. And Minis on the Move or whatever the 3DS one, that game it really sucked. Compared to what the previous ones did, I don't know why they changed. They tried to change the formula to like a puzzle 3D game. Not that one.
Oh, my bad. There you go.
The 3DS title. Like I said, only do the one that's closest to the top left.
Yeah, first there was this one. Are these like? At first it was.
Now
This...
that one, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Mini Land Mayhem. I played the hell out of that game. That was
Here,
that's like one of the best Mario vs.
I
Donkey Kong.
I put them back in order, you know. So this one I'm moving around right now. What do you think of this one? This is.
That one. Put that one in D tier. That's the one I said that really sucked.
All right, now I'm holding this one.
I think your stream's a little bit delayed. Okay, that one right there, the DS one. I'd say that is a high A Mario game.
All right.
Because like I said, I really enjoyed it. It's for a puzzle game, it's very fun. And then you also have the level editor, making your own levels and all that stuff.
Okay. What about?
As for the Wii U and the Amiibo one, I haven't played it.
Mario Pinball.
Pinball, I haven't played it one either.
I don't even know what these are.
No, I think I see Mario is missing. Never played the Mario is missing one. And all the other ones, I'm not really seeing it either. Same with like the Mario Art stuff.
Luigi's Mansion. Never played any of them.
I haven't played any of it either. As much as I wanted to, I haven't played a single Mario.
Whatever
Luigi's
the hell,
Mansion.
Princess. Whatever this is.
Oh yeah, Super Princess Peach. That was actually it was kind of interesting. Like the gimmick was like Mario and everyone else was captured by Bowser. Princess Peach got like this sentient umbrella, and the entire game was gimmicked around like emotions and all that stuff. It was interesting to say the least. I'd say that it was, if not, it was still high C, probably low B. I don't remember too much of it, but I remember it was interesting.
Captain Toad's Treasure Hunt, or my bad.
Treasure Tracker, oh.
For the Wii U.
It's another pretty good puzzle game.
So what do you give it?
Honestly, I'd give it like a high B. I did enjoy that game.
All right, whatever the hell that is.
Huh?
Is that Paper Mario? What is that?
Dude, that's Super Mario RPG. The Legend of the Seven Stars.
Oh, I never played any of them.
I've played some of that. It's a really good game.
It's a good game.
From compared to like all the other titles we've seen, to have like an actual RPG style thing seems like it's mainly like something. Have you seen like any of the Final Fantasy games?
I have seen some of the Final Fantasy games, but I don't play them.
Think of Final Fantasy, but it's all about Mario.
Alright, so
That's basically what Mario RPG was. That I'd say it's also another high B game. Because I did enjoy playing it, even though I didn't need to play like too much of because my brother was the one who
Paper
owned it.
Mario.
I had fun.
for the
Now,
64.
Paper Mario 1. Paper Mario 1
Yeah.
was a really good game. It's kind of like what they did with RPG, where it's more like turn-based combat and all that stuff. And I really did like enjoy the story and all that stuff. Even some parts of the game were really challenging, all that stuff. I'd give it high A.
Hey. There you go. Alright. This one's for the GameCube. Mario, Paper Mario, my bad.
Hold on, your stream. I'm keeping you behind your stream. Okay, yeah, the Paper Mario. What was it called? Oh yeah, the Thousand Year Door. Thousand Year Door. It basically took what Paper Mario did and somehow made it better.
Okay.
to cut things short, I'd say that game. I'd say it just barely reaches S tier.
All right. Paper Mario Wii.
I said like at the bottom of S tier.
Oh, bottom S tier. There you go. Paper Mario Wii.
Now Super Paper Mario. I like the game, but then thinking back to the previous two, why did they try to change the formula? If you want to talk about story, I'd say Super Paper Mario probably has the best story of all the Paper Mario games. But it's just the gameplay and how it performs it. It's just, it feels weird. Everything's in 2D and your gimmicks like you turn to 3 and all that stuff. Like I'd still would have preferred like the turn-based combat and all that stuff. So as much as I'd like to, I can only really put it at like low A.
No way.
Yeah. Like I said, the story was amazing. The gameplay, it could have been handled better.
Paper Mario 3DS.
I don't know why they're trying to change it. Paper Mario Sticker Star, I've had it. I've 100%ed it too. One thing I like to say is like, it's nice to have turn-based combat, but why did they make it resource-based with like stickers and all that stuff? Even like the story, it wasn't. It was just weird. It was the first Paper Mario game I played, but then again, like comparing it to all the other titles, it just fell very short.
Yeah, man. All right. So, what do you think?
I never played them. With my positive biased opinion, the highest the highest I'm going to put it is like low B.
All right. There you are.
If not like high C.
Is that Paper Mario Color Splash or something like that?
Yeah, that's Paper Mario Color Splash after that.
I've never played it either.
It basically did what Sticker Star did, where like it's turn-based combat, but things like are limited to your how much paint you have and your cards and all that stuff.
Yep.
It's just it does look a lot better, but it performs the same, if not slightly worse than Sticker Star. So I'd rank it exactly the same.
Exactly the same?
So I'd say both games are probably at like high C.
High C then? Alright. This one's for the Switch. I don't know what it's called.
Now, that's Paper Mario Origami King. I'll say it's still turn-based combat, but like the more Paper Mario games come out, the further they're taking away from like the turn-based combat that the first two games had. And like that's one you still have like limited resources and all that stuff, and then like the place where you fight is even weirder. And if I remember correctly, like spoilers for anyone watching, like the entire plot for the game was the fact that like this toad, like one of the toads, like oh that's another gripe that I have. In like the earlier Paper Mario games, everything had personality. Those actual unique characters, unique towns, everything felt so fresh and new compared to what you see. In the newer Paper Mario games, guess what?
It's all
everything is just a different colored toad. You only see toads. But back to what I was saying is like the entire plot for Color Splash, or not Color Splash, Origami King was the fact that like this origami thing, like one of the origami people that like King Ollie, one of the origami figures that a toad made, the toad wrote something on his back. And because of that, like he became sentient. So like, wait, he drew on my back? He tried to like defile me. All toads must die. They're all the same. There's nothing different between them. And went on a full-on genocide. Although the music is very good, the gameplay kind of sucked.
Okay.
But still, I'd rank it slightly higher than the previous two Paper Mario games.
So we're looking at what, low B?
Low B.
There you go. All right. By the
Oh
way,
boy.
can you hear yourself on the stream?
No, I have the stream muted.
Can you check real quick?
Sure. Oh yeah, now I see it's kind of delayed, but I still hear myself fine.
Yeah, you had a good volume?
Yeah, the volume's alright, from what I'm seeing.
Okay, my friend. Mario and Luigi. Never played any of these games either.
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I'll tell you this, most of the Mario and Luigi games are absolute bangers when it comes to music and so fun to play. I've never actually played Superstar Saga myself, but from like all the gameplay I've seen, it looks like one hell of a game to play.
Really?
So I'd like to put that thing in like A tier if I could.
A tier. I mean, I've never played them, so man, this is all you. What would you say? Middle? Low?
I'd say like middle A tier.
All right, middle A tier. All right, up next the DS, 3DS. I don't know.
Yeah, it's DS still.
DS. What do you think of that one?
Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. That game has probably it's still like the same as Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, but like the story takes like an entirely darker tone. Spoilers yet again. Like for that game, the entire thing was like an alien race lives in like a desolate planet, and so they tried to escape and like find a better place to live, and what they chose was the Mushroom Kingdom. But doing that, they basically tried to destroy the entire Mushroom Kingdom, like enslaving like all the people and all that stuff. And like, dang, it's kind of dark.
Really?
And you know what is pretty fun?
What?
Guess who you get to play as?
Luigi?
Mario, Luigi, Baby Mario, and Baby Luigi. You control 4 characters at once.
Okay.
Although what did kind of suck is that your special attacks were limited. They were resource. You had to like buy them and find them around the map. You couldn't just use them as many times as you want, or with it tied to like another resource that you had, like a bar, like your health and all that stuff. But then again, I'd say like that, the game, I want to say for a successor, it did succeed, and I'd say it performed and played and was better than the game that came before it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's another A.
Another A game?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's because right now my stream is lagging, so I'm going to have to lower the bitrate for some reason. So, I hate when this happens. There we go. Okay, there we are. We're fine now. So, let's, alright, there we go. We're back. So, what do we give this? High A? A?
So Martin Luigi, Partners in Time, high A.
High A? Alright.
I'd give that high A.
Alright, what about this one right here?
Now, oh boy, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, one of my favorite games to play. I'll tell you, nothing beats the feeling of being able to play as Bowser himself.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, you play as Mario and Luigi, but then again, you also get to control Bowser at some parts of the game too. And like just the contrast of how he plays compared to like Mario and Luigi, it's like even like the regular battle music sounds like a boss theme when you're playing as them inside these battles and all that stuff. And like all the enemies you encounter, if you encounter them as Bowser, they're just normal enemies, but if you encounter them as Mario and Luigi, they're stupidly tough. That's showing like even the power difference even more. And like the story is still the story was pretty good. Like even more spoilers yet again. Like the gimmick was that this one guy named Fawful is back, and like if you would remember correctly, Fawful was like the main villain from Superstar Saga's like main henchman and all that stuff. So he's basically back for revenge, trying to take over the Mushroom Kingdom and all that stuff. And even then, the game was still really fun. I never got to finish it though because like younger me sucks at mashing a button, so I can't beat the final boss because it requires you to outmash like the opponent, Dark Bowser. But it still was a really fun game to play. I spent a lot of hours playing through it. So through all that, I'd say that game is another game to reach S tier.
Really? And
Oh, yeah, for any of these high tier games, I'd really suggest watching some gameplay of it, or like watching a full-on playthrough of it.
So did you say low S?
Yeah, I'd give it like low S. It is an S tier game, but like compared to some of the other titles, it's what am I saying? They're all just really good games.
Okay. And out of all these Mario and Luigi games, which one is your favorite?
It's Bowser's Inside Story. I'd say, actually, I take that back. honestly, it'd be a tie between Bowser's Inside Story and Dream Team.
Hmm.
Because both of those games I loved playing. I played through Dream Team like a few times. I actually like beaten the entire game on the challenge mode too.
Okay. All right. So let's scroll down again. All right, that's the next one. Like I said, I've never played any Mario and Luigi games, so y'all hearing this from Lazy Pixel and what he thinks. So go on, Lazy Pixel. What do you think of that one?
Honestly, like thinking of it now too, I'd want to put Dream Team also in S tier, right with Bowser's Inside Story. Like with the main entire game, it has updated graphics, and like the graphics you see in that game are the exact same that you'll see for like in the next game and the remakes of the previous ones. And it plays, it feels better. It feels fresh. The music is also extremely good, like most of the other Mario games and such too. And like I said, the game, if I remember correctly, that game was released during the year of Luigi. And like I said, Luigi's one of my favorite characters. So like the Dream World, everything in there is like it's mainly focused on like Luigi and all that stuff. Like all your attacks are mainly because like of a bunch of Luigis and all that stuff. It's kind of funny like how some of the attacks in the Dream World could be, and then like in the regular world, it's basically the same as you'd see in like the previous games with Mario and Luigi. You get your basically like Bros attacks and all that stuff. The story is also pretty nice too. And then like they also brought back giant battles like what they did in Bowser's Inside Story and all that stuff. And like nothing really feels the same like when you know shit's going to get serious as the game telling you turn your system sideways.
Okay.
Just seeing that would always send chills down your body.
So what do you rank
So
this?
yeah, steer right with Bowser's Inside Story.
All right, next one.
Now Paper Jam. That game. It wasn't.
You sounded really disappointed when you said that.
Compared
game.
to like the previous two, it wasn't that bad, but man, it wasn't that good either. And like I'm going to be biased for one main reason. You know how like you see the characters you'd play as is Mario, Luigi,
Yep.
and Paper Mario.
Yep.
Sounds like someone's missing, right?
Paper Luigi.
Yeah. Where's Paper Luigi? Guess what? He wasn't a playable character for this one reason. Controlling 4 characters is too difficult.
The fuck? What?
Guess what? What did they do for the second game?
4 characters.
You controlled 4 characters. What do you mean it's too difficult? You did it in one of your previous games.
That is crazy, bruh. So?
Even then, like the story, it's like the entire plot for it. Spoilers yet again for
So
anyone
what
watching.
I'm hearing for this? C tier?
The beginning of the game. The entire thing happened because Luigi was in the attic of Princess Peach's castle, saw a mouse, got scared, ran to a bookshelf, a book fell, and guess what? Turns out the entire world of Paper Mario is in a book in the attic of Peach's castle. So when that book opened, everything came flying out. And then like Paper Bowser and Paper Bowser Jr. met the real ones. Like, oh yeah, let's team up. Let's capture both princesses and take over the world and all that stuff. And like another thing I didn't like is that some parts of the game, you're locked in. You can't progress until you find like some of the paper toads, like the last paper toads that got lost and all that stuff. And like even then, the mini games in there, it just wasn't fun. Like near the end of the game when you're on like the mountain, I got so tired of doing the toad mini games. I like searched up how to skip it, and I found like a glitch. Like the thing is, like there was so many glitches in that game too. I was able to easily clip out of bounds just so I could skip having to save toads and progress on the game.
Okay. So I'm from the sound of frustration, C tier.
I'd want to put it in C tier, but I know the game is still slightly better than that, so I'd give it like low B tier. Maybe I'm just being too nice to it, but still.
All right, this one right here.
Yeah, the remakes. I haven't really played it. Like I said, it's just they have the updated graphics of like what Dream Team had, and they play near the same. The only thing is that like the extra modes, like with Bowser's minions and all that stuff, it just wasn't fun too much.
So, have you played them or never played?
I haven't played them.
So, never played them? Legit play them?
Never. I just put them. Never played them. If from the gameplay what I've seen, it just felt. If you're gonna play those games, you may as well just play the originals.
Mario and Rabbids. Never played it.
But I've never played it. My cousins are the one that played the hell out of it.
Mario Kart SNES.
Okay, actually,
I've never
I
played
didn't
it.
like the. I didn't like the game.
So, D tier?
I like I said, the game is fun and all that stuff. For some other people, for me, I generally just did not like it. It felt so weird to control and all that stuff. But then again, like for what I had to work with and all that stuff, I'll say like yeah, I guess for its time, it did a good job. But from what I'm used to, like with the upcoming titles, it just felt so weird playing it. It's like playing 3D games your entire life and then trying like a 2D game or something like that. I don't know. That's a bad comparison. Now, Mario Kart 64, that's one of the games that I've also played the hell out of. There wasn't too much to do in it. I remember racing some of my other friends in it and all that stuff. The map where you can see like how far along the map you are, I did not like that at all because like, you know like Alexis, you remember the newer titles? How like it actually shows the entire map and like where everyone is and all that stuff?
Yeah.
For the 64, you want to know what they did?
What?
The only way to know who was ahead and who was behind was that, like, in the middle of the screen, if you're playing with multiple players, like at the top of the screen by yourself, it was one flat line. The further your icon was to the right of the screen, showed how far along the track you were.
Bruh.
You do a lap, you go all the way back to the left side of the screen. You had no clue, like, where you were. There were some maps, like, dude, the map I hated the most was, like, the Yoshi Canyon, like, the one where, like, if you fall off the track, it's almost like watching it like an entire 5-second cutscene of you falling down and down and down, just for Lakitu to catch you and bring you all the way back up. And then even all your icons on the map, and this is the only map that did it, everyone's icon is a question mark. You have no clue who's ahead and who's behind. And then again, like with some of the maps like Rainbow Road, dude, Rainbow Road, that map was gigantic. It took ages to complete a lap, and you had to do 3 of them. The map was also really big, bro, and you could fall off the map too at some parts.
Okay.
But then again, it was still fun. Like one thing, like some of the extra details to it, I really liked. On one of them, like I think it was like Princess Peach's Highway, there was a secret in the map, and you know what the secret was?
What?
There was a gap in like the mountain area which you could drive to, and if you kept going, it actually took you back to Princess Peach's castle from Super Mario 64. It was the entire castle, like everything on the outside.
Okay.
And then like the versus mode, it wasn't too bad. Like I said, I didn't get to play it too much with my friends because they didn't like playing it. But yeah, I'd still give it like a pretty good B tier. One thing I will say about the game is like, damn, that game did not hold back when it came to how bad he performed. Because I remember more often than not, I ended up getting 4th place. And if you've ever seen the 4th place cutscene, damn, it's absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
Like seeing that as a kid, it's more like, holy shit. The game really made sure to tell you that, hey, you lose, you suck, you need to try better. Like it just completely insults you and all that stuff. It just didn't hold back at all. Like I said, then again, it's like it's a really good game.
All right, man. So what are you placing it?
Probably like a low A, high B, maybe.
Let's give it a high B. Mario Kart Super Circuit, Game Boy Advance. Never played it.
Never played it either.
Mario Kart GameCube Double Dash.
Haven't played that one either.
All right. Mario Kart, whatever the hell this is.
What the? I can't even read it from here.
Okay.
So I'm assuming I haven't played it. Now
Mario Kart DS. Oh my God! Finally, I can come back in and talk. Finally, I can come back in and talk. All right. So, what's it called? It was a good game. I liked how you didn't have to have if you wanted to play with another person, you didn't have to have the other person didn't have to have the game. They would just play as a shy guy.
The wireless play and all that stuff.
They would just play as a shy guy, and I find that cool since I could play with my cousins even though I didn't have a DS. I mean, not a DS, not a DS.
Another thing that I liked about it, they haven't brought it back either. It was like the one thing I liked is like you were able to customize your icon on your car. I remember I spent like so many hours doing it. But the other thing that they just need to bring it back was mission mode. What the hell happened to mission mode?
I don't know, man, but
you remember playing that?
Yep.
Dude, mission mode was like, dude, some of the levels were so hard to be ages to beat. Like the bosses, they just. I loved having like to fight the bosses and all that stuff.
Yep. So, I give this high A. What, do you agree with me?
I'd say more like a mid A.
Mid A?
It is a good game, but I'd still put like around middle A.
Middle A. All right. I haven't played this. I don't even know what that is. It's right here.
Behind. I see it now. I don't think I've seen that one either.
Oh Lord, Mario Kart
man,
Wii.
Here we go, Mario
Oh,
Kart
my God.
Wii.
Bro, this game was. I dare say it's honestly it was a bit ahead of its time. Not by a lot, but just a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's not as far as like Mario Galaxy was, but damn, this game was good.
And oh my God, the circuits were amazing. Music was fucking dope. Not to mention, there was also some secret characters you had to unlock through missions. You know what I mean?
Dude, I remember it took me ages to unlock Baby Luigi. Like for like those levels, you had to beat like the developers' ghosts and all that stuff.
Yep.
Dude, those guys, they were on something else. I tell you, like you make one mistake, you're not beating them. You have to be like near perfect against racing those guys.
Yep. I would give this game high A.
Yeah, I'd also give it high A.
High A. Mario Kart 7 3DS.
Mario Kart 7.
It also was a really good. It was also really good. I dare say
the music, perfect. Being able to customize your kart finally, hell yes.
Oh God, honestly, I would rank this high A or low S. What do you think?
It's a high A. It is good, but something did it better.
Yep.
So it's a very high A.
Mario Kart DX? I've never heard of this.
Never heard of that one either. It might be like there was this. I remember I've been to some arcades where like they had a Mario Kart there.
Oh.
So probably one of the ones where you've never played is probably one of those. But I still don't know what it was called.
Mario Kart 8. For the
Mario
Wii.
Kart 8. Remember when I said the game Mario Kart 7 is good, but one game did it better.
That is this game,
That's
right?
Mario Kart 8.
The whole new mechanic of zero gravity, bro. Bro, was I about to lose my voice?
A little bit. I'm also hooking and better talking too. But
Yeah.
dude, everything that Mario Kart 7 did, Mario Kart 8 took that and said, you know what? This is good, but I know I can damn well do better.
Oh my
and
God.
it sure did.
And the online was
music,
crazy
the
too.
map, the characters, the customization, everything about that game is so good.
Yeah, bro. Oh my God. And how some characters, they you didn't really have to do that much secret or like challenges to unlock some secret characters. It had a big roster. Not to mention, Zero Gravity went crazy. You can't tell me that the Zero Gravity was not crazy. How it go from normal racing.
Zero Gravity gave so much more creativity for the game.
Next, your wheels turn into, what would you call them?
It's like your wheels just turn like all of a sudden you're driving along the walls or upside down or like doing all sorts of things. It was so cool.
So,
the one thing,
low S.
playing online. If you play online, the only thing you're gonna be seeing are those like the Metamancers playing like Waluigi and the Wiggler card and all that stuff.
Oh,
but yeah, the game I'd give that game S tier.
So right in the middle.
I'd say middle S tier.
Same here. Another game, probably arcade. Probably another arcade game.
Yeah.
Well, Ethan, look where we are now.
Oh, yep. Here we are.
Mario
Party 1. Oh boy. Out of all the Mario Party games,
by the way,
this game.
Hold up real quick. Everyone who's watching, I would like to also, tell y'all, I may or may not have closed the game when me and him and our friend Ecto were playing that one time. Kind of pissed him off, but hey,
I'll tell you this: Mario Party 1 is probably the most brutal
yeah,
Mario Party.
I hate.
It's very basic, but damn, that game is not forgiving in anything.
Bro, remember how I got stuck in Peach's castle twice? Not Peach's castle, the Bowser on Peach.
Birthday cake. You got so unlucky that for half the game you were just stuck at the Bowser area because of so many blow rules and your bad luck. It was so fun to watch.
Oh my god.
But like the mini games too, like Mario Party. Mario Party 1, if I remember correctly, is the only Mario Party where in some of the mini games, if you lose coins. Like there's one mini game where the entire gimmick is around one player in a Bowser costume, the other player with hammers, and it's like, okay, yeah, if the person has a Bowser suit, maybe like the other players have to run away or like fend him off. No, the entire gimmick is to bully that one player in the Bowser suit. Every time you hit him, they lose 5 coins, and if I remember correctly, they can't get those coins back.
That is crazy. So, from that little time we played, I would give this game B tier, high B.
E tier. I want to give it A tier. That game was part of my childhood.
Low A. Did we agree on low A?
Fine. I'll give you that. You can have your low A.
Mario Party 2. God damn it! I played this with my cousins. Oh my god, bro! Me and my cousins would go ham on each other for fucking each other up, and I would put this right next to them. Low A, they weren't that great, like as I can remember as a kid, but they, not that great to be considered mid A or high A, but they're still really good games. Mario Party 3. Oh yeah, and if I remember correctly, there's some levels that I just fucked me up so much as a kid, and the music was also very dope, bro. Mario Party 3.
Mario Party 3.
Mario Party 3.
If I had to say it, if I had to give it the crown, I'd say Mario Party 3 is probably the best Mario Party.
You know what?
All of them.
As much as I hate the game for being bad at it, I'm gonna agree with you on that. It is the best Mario Party game.
Out of everything, the maps, the gimmicks on the maps, the items of how broken and how much strategy you can have, the fact like what happened to the dueling mode in the Mario Party game. Like in Mario Party 3, there was an option where for you and another person just to fight each other. We actually had to attack each other and all that stuff. And like even though it wasn't too much, there was still a story mode. There was a final boss in that game, Alexis.
Yep. So, S tier Mario game?
I'd say it's S tier.
Where do you want it in S tier? What do you think? Now here's the real question. Highest, mid, or
I'd say I'd give it like middle. Probably like right behind, not like right ahead of Mario 64. Yes.
Okay. Never played Mario Party 4 GameCube. No Mario Party 5. I haven't played those. What about you?
I haven't played any of those Mario Parties. I've seen gameplay of it.
Mario Party 6? Neither?
Honestly, like all those ones, they vary.
Alright. Mario Party 8.
8? Okay, I actually did play that one.
Wait, if that was Mario Party 8...
Like, Mario Party 8 was the one with like the day and night cycle, right?
No, hold up. If that was Mario Party 8, then what was that one game that we ranked at the beginning that we thought was Mario Party?
Let's see. We did the Wii Mario parties and all that stuff.
Where is it?
Around. There's Mario Party DS, Mario Party.
Here it is, right here.
Super Mario Party. Which one?
This one right here on D.
D tier?
Yeah, look at it.
The Wii ones.
Oh, that's the Wii. Oh,
yeah,
that's Mario Party 9.
That's Mario... the ones where like everyone's together and all that bullshit.
All right, so we thought it was 8, but that's 9. My bad. Okay, Mario Party 8. Wii. I never played it.
The day and night cycle was alright-ish. I don't remember. I played that game long ago, so I can't really remember much of it.
So would you give it? Would you put it right at D or low C or C or B? What do you
think?
Like
Are we talking? Which one are we talking about?
Mario Party 8.
Mario Party 8, I still think that's like. Wait, if I remember correctly, let me search it up quick. I think that's another one that makes it like everyone stays together. Mario Party 8 images. Actually, I don't think. No, from what I'm seeing, this is one that still followed the same old format. So I'll give it higher than D tier.
What are you thinking?
I never played it.
Bruh. Never played. And there we go. There's our Mario tier list done. S tier. Bro, did you just hear the music that just kicked in? Perfect timing. Here, rewatch that. Where I start talking, and mute your mic real quick and listen to the music that just started as soon as I said, S rank. It's just perfectly timed in. Did you hear it, Ethan?
I'm new to the part. Yeah, that is first time.
So S tier, we have Super Mario World, New Super Mario Brothers Wii, Super Mario Galaxy, Mario Party 3, Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 8.
Just know that some of those titles might be out of place in the ranking.
Yep.
So like anything in the S tier is they're S tiers, but they're probably not in the right order.
Yeah, just because we kind of mismatched. But this is, let's just say, this is what we think is S, A, B, C, D, and never played, Like I said, Mario Kart 8, New Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario 3D World, Paper Mario, which one's that one?
Which one? So which one did you leave off on?
After 3D World, it's Paper Mario.
After 3D World, it's Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door.
The 1,000-Year Door.
After that, we have Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story.
And after
that, we have Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
Alright, A tier.
Onward to A tier. We have Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart Wii, Paper Mario 1, Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Miniland Mayhem, Super Mario 64 DS, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Mario Kart DS, Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario 3D Land, New Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Maker 2, the Mario and Sonic Olympics, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Paper Mario, Mario Party 2, Mario Party 1.
Alright, and then it's for a B tier. We're looking at Mario Kart 64, RPG,
Super Mario RPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars,
Captain Toad's Treasure Trackers. My bad, Treasure Trackers. Super Mario Maker, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Sunshine, the original Mario Bros. 1985, Super Mario Bros. 2, Mario Tennis, New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS, Super Mario All Stars, Mario Golf, Mario and Sonic and the Summer Olympics, the England, Dr. Mario, Paper Jam, Mario.
Or that's Mario and Luigi Paper Jam.
And then there's Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. For C tier, Ethan, go ahead.
For C tier, we've got Paper Mario Superstar, Paper Mario Color Splash, New Super Mario Bros. U, Super Princess Peach, the arcade Mario Bros., Super Mario and the Lost Levels. Is that Super Mario Land?
2.
Okay, Super Mario Land 2, Super Mario Party DS, Mario Party the Top 100, New Super Luigi Bros. U, Super Mario Party, Super Mario Run, and Mario Kart Tour.
For D tier, we're looking at Mario Party 9, Mario Party 10,
the Mario P-Cross games,
and Mario
vs. Donkey Kong, Minis on the Move, I believe.
And then SNES Mario Kart.
The original Mario Kart.
And then for Never Played, those are the ones right there. I'm not going to read them out since we really didn't rank them. But now that we've done that playlist, hold up. Uh, let's move on to. Give me a sec. All right. All right. I just changed the music. Now we're going on to these.
Now I'll say this: when it comes to Sonic, I don't know too much about it compared to how I know as
Mario?
much of Mario.
So then I'll be handling most of the Sonic games. All right. Just a quick little overview once more. That's our ranking. Pretty good. Now, let's get on to Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 for the Game Boy Advance. It's basically just the remake on the Game Boy of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And I have played it. It just didn't really pull off that much. I would give this honestly an E tier. Never heard of that one. Sonic. Yeah, I've never played that one. Never played that one. Nope. 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 Alright. This is for the Sega Genesis. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Ethan? Have you played it?
I've played it.
Honestly, what are you thinking here?
Pretty good. I remember, like, from the original Sonic game, there was, well, like, because of the first games, it was still pretty ruined. So compared to the Mario games, like the first game, the Sonic 1 looked a lot nicer and all that stuff. It flowed better and all that stuff. But when it came to, like, 2, I did like having Tails there with you and all that stuff. I
Yeah.
remember my favorite area was, like, the Death Egg. Only thing I didn't like is that the fact that the Death Egg, there was, like, no level to it. Like, heck, even, like, there's an entire song for the Death Egg that you only get to hear like a second before, because like the moment you take you one step forward, you're already in, like, fighting a boss, and it switches to the boss music.
Yep. Honestly, I would give this game a A tier. It's a really good Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's a really good game. It honestly did better than its what's it called? What's the word again?
Predecessor?
Yeah, it did better than its predecessor. And overall, the level design and the music is top tier, so that belongs A tier. Sonic, I never heard of that.
Oh yeah, the chaotic, like Chaos X or whatever. It's like the one game with, like, I believe that's the game that introduced like the Knuckles friends and all that stuff. Like, you know, the crocodile,
Yeah.
the bee, I think, and all that stuff. And like the one thing I do remember from that game was like the form that Metal Sonic took at the end of it.
Okay. Sonic Advance. Okay. I played this. I'm pretty sure you probably played this too, Ethan. It's a Flash game. It was on Flash.
I don't remember it actually.
Yeah, it was ported onto Flash for a while. You start off in somewhat. I can't really. There's a snow level as a second, zone. Honestly, I can't remember too much about this, but I did have fun playing it on a computer, and I'll give it a C tier. I've never played that. Sonic. Is that Sonic 3D Blast? Sonic. I don't know, man. I've never played that one. If it's nope. Sonic Mania.
Sonic Mania?
Sonic Mania, top tier game. I would give this S tier.
Yeah, I'd say that's capable of S tier.
Oh my! The disappointment that Sonic Forces brought in the same year Mania dropped. You know, Mania just, it was so much. Although it's not 3D, it brought back the 2D aspect. It was still like.
I say we needed to go back to the 2D platforming.
Because Sonic was doing so bad in 3D era for like a couple of years, bro. Like, they just couldn't pull it off. And I'm glad
I'll say
Sonic...
this, like, with some of the finer details the game had, remember one key thing that I loved is that for anyone that's played through Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces, right?
Yeah.
That's what the game is called? Like, what was the one thing? Like, remember when Classic Sonic appeared?
Yep.
What did he appear from?
I don't know.
It was like a pink portal.
Yep.
And at the end of like the secret ending in Sonic Mania, what is it that Sonic and the Phantom Ruby go into?
A pink portal.
Yeah, it's a pink portal. So
like,
from that ending, it showed that like the classic Sonic from Sonic Mania, after the end of the game, went straight to Sonic Forces. Did all the stuff there, and then after Sonic Forces is when you see Sonic in like the remake of Sonic Mania. So those games tie together.
And then
Even then, the music is really good too.
Wait, is the game on here? Wait, no way, it's not on here. It's probably an old list too.
Oh well.
Sonic Frontiers is not on here.
Yeah, that one's kind of outdated.
Sonic...
Thinking back to what I was saying, it's like, well, dang, I already lost my train of thought.
Sonic 06.
Sonic 06. From what I've heard, that game wasn't that good.
It wasn't good at all. Too many glitches. Sonic the Hedgehog Episode 1. It's basically modern Sonic in a 2D style. And,
I remember playing like that on the phone and not liking it too much.
Yeah, it's not that good either. It's pretty bad.
But then again, my memory of it's kind of fuzzy.
There's really nothing to it besides it being modern Sonic and like, you know, some of the classic levels. But other than that, I would place it at D tier, my bad.
I'll say this, for the Olympic Games, you should rank them the same as we did for the Mario one.
Yeah. Sonic Advance 2, never played Sonic Advance. Never played Sonic N. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the... Never played that one, it's for a different console. Sonic Adventure. Never played Adventure 1.
I've heard they were good games, right?
Yeah, they were good games. But, you know, we've never played them, so...
Yeah, like I said, I haven't played most of these Sonic
Adventure
games.
DX, this is just an adventure, you know, with more things. Alright, Mario and Sonic, I gave this, what, B tier?
You may have to go back to the other tier list.
Yep, B tier. Sonic Chronicles, never heard of it. Never heard of that one. Sonic Unleashed for the Xbox 360.
Oh, that game, I remember I heard that it was like a hit or miss for some people. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Some people mainly liked the daytime version. Some people absolutely hated the Werehog night levels.
Did you see what I put it at?
A tier, yeah.
I put it high A tier. I was one of those.
I'll let you decide it.
I give it a high A tier, cause bro, I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
I do remember watching you stream the game and getting kind of upset at some of those levels.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, like, I was still hopping. I am dick riding the fuck out of Sonic Unleashed because it's like, bro, like, it is such a good Sonic game. Sure, the Werehog didn't have a drop shadow, but at the same time, we finally get to see Sonic do actual combat. I know there's Sonic in the Black Knight and Sonic Secret Rings, but no one gives a fuck about those.
Oh man, I completely forgot about those games.
But bro, Sonic Unleashed, you know what? The reason why people hate it is because it couldn't process it. Bro, it was ahead of its time. Sonic Unleashed was literally ahead of its time, bro. Because of how big the levels were. What's it called? There was a whole damn leveling up system for speed, rings. Then for the Werehog, it was life, combat, strength, shield, and Unleash, bro. His Unleash mode. Not to mention, the music was top tier. And then the final fight with Dark Gaia was amazing, bro. Like, oh my god. If they remade this game with with the graphics we have nowadays, and you know, like, take time to fix all the glitches, who knows, maybe add a bit of more levels here and there. Well, not more levels. Let's just say they remade the game from ground up, and focused on the Werehog stages and how he didn't have a drop shadow. I dare say, what's it called? That it would be an amazing game, without a doubt.
I guess most could say that it just missed its potential.
Yeah, I never played that. Never played that. The Wii edition. A quick little fact: the 360 and the PS3 are completely different from the PS2 and Wii. Like, we're talking completely. This was made by a whole different studio. And I have played both. And if I'm fully honest, I would give this a C tier. There's so many things that were cut out from this to be ported onto the Wii, because then the Wii wouldn't be able to run it. There's so many levels, and then there's what's it called? Eggman Land was split into levels instead of it just being one level where it's Sonic going from day and night. Day and night. What's it called? Not to mention Skyscraper. What's it called? I forgot the continent, but it was basically based off the U.S. Yeah, that level that didn't even exist in Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. They just said, "No, we're just not gonna include that." So that's the reason why I'm giving it a C tier, because yeah, just really didn't pull it off. I never heard of that. Lego Dimension Sonic. Never played it.
Lego.
Yeah, it had a thing. Sonic 2 Battle. From getting my ass whooped by Luigi, kind of hate it, but at the same time, yeah, it's a good concept for its time. I just didn't play it that much, so I'll be nice and give it like low C. Oh, my bad. Oh wait, I didn't put you up there? Oh, there you go. Sonic Mega Collection. Hold up. Bro, hold up. This right here is my childhood. I grew up with this. This shit it's oh my god, bro. Sega! Oh my god, bro. Like, I just fucking love that game, bro. Ethan, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
How's my stream?
Like I said, it's still a little delayed from my side.
Is it buffering?
No, it's not buffering. It's just like keep on getting behind a little bit.
Okay. But bro, oh my god. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. S tier. It's an S tier. Even though it's a collection, that's what got me introduced to Sonic, and I will put it up there because of how fucking amazing this collection was. It also had segments where you can play intros. It had the Sonic CD intro. It had the Sonic Heroes opening as well. There was also a comic book section where you can look at comic book panels.
Really?
This game was, oh my god, bro. Putting it up right there. Oh my god, I just love this game, bro. Alright. Not gonna lie, I am kind of getting too tired for this. So I'm just gonna rank the ones that I see that seem, that are noticeable to me.
Alright.
Sonic and Knuckles, I'm gonna give you a B. Sonic Adventure 2, I'm gonna give you a high C. Shit like that. But honestly, man, thank you so much for ranking these the Mario games with me. Did you have a blast doing it?
Yeah, I did.
It
was pretty fun.
I've wanted to rank all the Sonic games, but I'm just like, man, this is too tiring. It's already 10. We've been doing this for like.
Been like how long? For about 50 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm just like, an hour and 49 minutes, Ethan.
It's already been that long?
Yep, an hour and 49 minutes. But thank you so much for ranking them. I wanted to do a rank list just with someone. And, you know what? Let's do it with Ethan. Throw a little Sonic in there as well. Just for the fucks of it. What's it called? Let me know if you ever want to do another, like, Kirby game, Kirby game tier list.
Oh yeah, I'd totally be down for a Kirby tier list.
Kirby tier list, and then a Yoshi game.
That and a Pokemon tier list.
Oh god, I would be so fucking bad because I've played so little Pokemon games, but I'll still be down.
I've played so much Pokemon and Kirby.
All right, what's it called? Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out today's stream. I hope you guys enjoy our tier list video. We'll definitely do some more later on. What's it called? But right now, me and Lazy we'll play some games, and you have yourself a wonderful night, you beautiful people. Mwah.